say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back.
In the home of the
Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Kyle Kuzma.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's the starting group for Houston. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. Thompson is out there with Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for the Wizards, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Coulibaly. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Sarr in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Here's Washington now. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame. Back to Poole. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
This guy, not just a jump shooter. Jordan Poole, more than capable of finishing inside. He's got some creativity.
And Şengün gets it to go on the assist from Van Fleet.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Green kicks to Brooks. A three-pointer, no good. And here is Brogdon. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Hey guys, the Wizards' #2 overall pick Alex Sarr wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And it's Green with the jam.
And once Green gets the ball there, not much you can do defensively.
Poole with no one around. A 3 off the mark. Rockets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Green slams it in.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 2. Here's Sarr. Thompson with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Stolen by Van Fleet. Bobbed up there for Green. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year has turned out for you. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. You look at the Rockets. Right now, they've compiled the third-best record in the conference.
Yeah, right now, though, the Rockets, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. A shot by Brogdon, wide open. Knocks down the three ball. Brogdon's got 5 points so far.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon already has a 50, 40, 90, the ultimate efficient season under his belt, putting in work from the three-point line.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Inside. Here's Şengün. That one drops for him. He has 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games. In third, the Rockets.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Valanciunas finds Coulibaly. Back to Brogdon. It's rebounded by Houston. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Brogdon just so good at using his body there to shield off the defender. Often, that's going to result in a trip to the line.
Washington making some changes. George is checked in for Song. And Kispert subbed in for Coulibaly. And then for Houston, Green, he's checked in for Şengün. Jay Shante comes in for Brooks. And Shepard subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And now the fast break, Brogdon with the ball. Yes, that goes in. Brogdon's got his third basket of the night. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Washington.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to George. Now Poole. Brogdon with it. Guarded by Green. Chalk up 2 there. Brogdon's got 10.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Shot by Eason. No good. The Wizards have gone 7 of 13. Just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When Valanciunas forces the issue like that, he is really tough to handle. He does a good job drawing contact.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Now, here's Kuzma. The rebound by Shepard. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And stolen by Kuzma. Eason doesn't go for it. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Pass to Carrington. Beyond the arc. And so it's Malcolm Brogdon making highlights for Washington. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Washington leading now by 3. So on the floor for Houston. Tari Eason is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then there's Green. Then there's Shepard. And it's Thompson in at the 2. Kuzma inside. He's covered by Eason. They get it back. Here's Carrington. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Thompson outside. Good on the triple. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Almond will blow right by you.
From deep, George drops in the tray. George has got the lead back up to 3 now for the Wizards.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Oh, good on the triple. Rockets trail by 3. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
For Washington, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Green. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got rebound number 5 here tonight. ATV, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, and 6'9", he is a big wing.
What I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated with their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Stolen by Holiday. To the middle. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. And the basket is good. And now a 5-point Houston lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Now here is Holiday. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Here's Whitmore. No good on the three. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's in there.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys.
It's time for the dance game. Let's get ready. If you see yourself on the screen, show us your best dance move. Let's go. You're on the big screen. Somebody doesn't have any rhythm.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Green. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tate. Green is checked in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brooks kicks to VanVleet. No good from outside. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Poole. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Poole's got his second bucket of the night. VanVleet attacking. Stolen by Brogdon. Here's the break. And Kuzma slams it in.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, a level of aggression.
Green dishes to Brooks. Hits the three-point bomb. Brooks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
First team foul.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball. Sarr with it. Şengün's there.
And the length of Sarr is a lot to deal with. Sometimes the defense has to foul.
The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
So he gets them both. 1:10 left to play here in the half. Thompson outside. They double-team Şengün. Back to Thompson on the wing. Green. From outside, off the mark.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Poole. Score of the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
VanVleet finds Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Sarr. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
VanVleet with the bucket.
Well, if you think about Fred VanVleet's handle and his ability to operate at different speeds, you understand how effective he can be on the drive.
Now here's Thompson. He's defended by Koulibaly. And it's Brooks in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. And now a 3-point Rocket lead. Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight. And he has been the driving force for Houston. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll return shortly.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for that game against the 76ers, they'll be facing a team that's had a little better year. But this game is winnable if they bring the energy.
Oh, they're going to need more than energy, Kenny. There's a talent gap here.
And guys, let's take a look at the Wizards in that first half. Neither side able to build a significant lead through two.
You love to see this kind of chemistry. It's like our chemistry on the set. Everyone knows this rank.
You know what, Ernie, for once, I can't disagree with Shaq. It feels good to be the king.
I can't run away from this conversation fast enough. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Malcolm Brogdon has been exceptional here tonight.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
They've got Jordan Poole, Sarr out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Coulibaly, and it's Brogdon in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. And Poole gets it to go. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Here's Coulibaly. He has yet to score. Puts it up from 12. Another shot. Sarr's shot is off. Houston in the lead. Green left side. Here's Şengün. And the three off target. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Sarr, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%, who's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Lobbed up there for Thompson, an emphatic LU jam.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Got a piece of it. Stolen by VanVleet.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. It's a 5-point game. And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Here they come, DC family. It's your Wizards answer.
last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from three, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon is a capable shooter from distance. We know how efficient he is, but boy, does that set up the passing game pretty.
Wizards trail by 3. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Van Vliet against Poole. Kuzma with a screen on Van Vliet. And a wide open look for Shaw. And a miss there on the triple. Houston leading by 3. Van Vliet passes to Thompson. Brooks from outside. Hits it from three-point range. Brooks has got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Wizards have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. For 3, Brogdon. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Adding to his range, already efficient Malcolm Brogdon, a dangerous shooter.
And that one's good. Brooks.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Kuzma outside. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go. Houston running again. Here's Brooks. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Brooks. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 8 now for Houston. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Up top, Kuzma. Brooks covering. Kuzma can't get it to go. And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 17-7 run. Oh!
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So both teams making some changes here.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Poole. Takes it inside. And the layup is good. 14 points for him. 1:52 left to play here in the third. Here's Green. And it's Green sliding it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Wizards trail by 10. Poole the pass to Kuzma. Pass to Carrington. Poole with it. They set the pick. Just 4 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Green. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Alperen Şengün.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Wizards. Corey Kispert comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Rockets leading by 10. Eason down low. Defended by George. And it's Shepard missing. For Washington, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far.
That's Jordan Poole going off the dribble drive, taking advantage of what the defense gives him.
Houston's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Poole following the basket by Jalen Green. Tate finds Green. Houston moving the ball around. No good with the triple. Wizards trail by 10. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kispert, the pass to Poole. Driving to the basket. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
So if I'm the defense, I'm thinking Jordan Poole is on a roll, and I need to turn off the water.
Bangs home the trifecta. Eason's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Poole for 3. That one doesn't drop. A deep 3 from Green. No good there. And so it's the Houston Rockets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. There have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Shepard. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Cam Whitmore. Tari Eason is out there with Jayshawn Tate. And there's Green, and it's Shepard in at the 1. Kispert, the pass to Butler. It's deflected. They retain possession. And it's Carrington missing. Tate against Butler. Pass to Eason. Now Whitmore. Here's Shepard. His 3-pointers off the mark. Butler with the ball. Here's Carrington. Whitmore defending. Valanciunas with the ball. The time for the ball. And stolen by Whitmore. Pass to Shepard. Stolen by Kispert. Lays it up and banks it in. Kispert's got it back down to within single digits for Washington. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. George with the steal. To the inside. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Eason finds Whitmore. The Rockets again can't hit.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Valanciunas. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He knows every possession is critical now.
Makes the noise and lets the clear end. We're tossing out t-shirts and looking for the craziest fans. Let's hear ya!
Brockton is checked in for Butler. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Şengün's checked in for Jeff Green. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Valanciunas after the Rockets pick up 3. Down low. Kispert, the pass to Brogdon. Here's Carrington. Here's the screen from past the arc. Tate with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Wizards trail by 10. Here's Kispert. Kispert. Tate with the rebound.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
The Wizards have gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Here's Brogdon. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. With the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Eason's got the lead up to 12 now for Houston. Washington's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Out to the right wing. Here's Shepard. Drills the three-pointer. Shepard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Rockets.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
DC family, a big round of applause for your winner. You can't sing.
Substitution here. Brooks checked in for Tari Eason. Amen Thompson comes in for Tate. Green is checked in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Here's Koulibaly. Pass to Poole. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
First team foul.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. VanVleet against Poole. That one goes. Count it. Poole's got 20.
Well, Jordan Poole has shown himself capable from that mid-range.
Here's VanVleet. Good defense by Poole. Wizards trail by 13. And Alperen Sengun gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Kuzma against Brooks.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth
Now
quarter.
here's Kuzma. Tight defense on him over Brooks.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disruptive.
And Thompson throws it down.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Poole for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Thompson. Kicks it out to VanVleet. And here's Green outside. Rebounded by the Wizards. Poole's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Rockets.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Amen Thompson.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
VanVleet, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 15.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any comeback hopes. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly looked to want it more than their opponent.
And Poole gets it to go.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss, wide open.
And that one's good. Brooks.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Trains the three-pointer.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Now, here's Şengün. And Sarr pulls it down. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 13. Koulibaly, no good. Here's Thompson. Rebound, Washington. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Amen Thompson.